Welcome to Monday afternoon in my wife's office, or as some people refer to it, the new normal. Thankfully, after long years of sitting on my cushion and meditating, I understand there is no such thing as normal. Every moment is new. Here we are. This is certainly new. Welcome. I wish that I could see all your smiling faces out there and that I could, wake several of you up. That would be amazing. But here we are. We'll contact this way. I wanted to post this to the website and just sort of use as a way of introing some of what's going to be the process going forward as I understand it, given now that CMS in the state of North Carolina has given us the green light to have fourth quarter. So here's how things are going to roll out. If you've tripped across my website earlier today, you probably noticed a few changes. It is undergoing yet more revision. For the next several days, I'm going to try to put things in different separate little compartments so that you can just, like a buffet, you can just pick up what you want and leave the rest behind. I am going to add a regular meditation. I'm going to say 3 times a week. I'll post a new meditation on the homepage, maybe more. We'll see how the consciousness leads me of the universe, but that's the goal. So there'll be that if you want to practice with me. This morning, I talked a little bit, we sat for 3 minutes. I brought the bowls home, so you get to hear the bowl. So that's, that's going to happen. That's strictly audio. I am going to migrate the work assignments, supplemental learning opportunities, whatever you want to call them, that I would still like for you to do, but I'm going to migrate those instructions to the things they carry page. That may happen this afternoon, this evening, or tomorrow morning. But I'll have, the CMS's goal is Wednesday, April 1st, not April Fool's. We really start. So that's the goal, is to sort of have stuff migrated by then. So that's where we will largely be going. Meditation's homepage, news on the homepage, things they carry, postmodernism, that kind of stuff on that page. Because I would like to see your face, and maybe you have questions about the new normal, about what I've been up to, about postmodernism, the things they carry, just whatever. I don't know. This Wednesday, I will be hosting a Zoom meeting. You're free to drop in. I put it on the calendar that's on the website. It's posted there. So I think what you do is you just open that up, click the link, and from 10 to noon is when I'll be there. You drop in for 20 seconds or 2 minutes or whatever you want. I'll be there. So, you want to just drop by and say hi. That'd be awesome. But that's what's happening there. So that link is up on the calendar. And I'm going to try to make better use of that calendar to try to post things so that maybe that's an easy gig because it's on the homepage. You don't have to dig around. Stuff will be there. So, work. So far, I have supplemented your experience by asking you to take an inventory of everything that's in your backpack, list it all out, single page. I've sent you a Google form in the second missive to talk about the book. What kind of book is it? What do you notice about the book? Look at this part, look at that part. Just the book as book. And then the third thing I've asked you to do is to go out and make a recording of about 30 to 60 seconds of just everyday sound, right? Where I've asked you not to speak, sort of for you to be just unintentional about what you pick up, but just sit up someplace, hit record, come back 30 seconds later, hit stop. If you did the readings, and speaking of readings, you should be on page 88 of the things I carried by now. And you should have read in the ToK reader the Kyle Gann piece called 4 minutes and 33 seconds at first listening. If you read the Kyle Gann piece, you kind of have an inkling of what the recording is about. It connects to John Cage, somebody significant for 20th century thought, art, artistic thought, music, etc., but also philosophy. So it has to do, and Cage is asking questions about how we define things. What kind of knowledge does it take to define something? Of course, we immediately can go from there to Stanley Fish, Um, so we've got that working for us, or that's what that's about. The book is a text, right? Is to ask questions about what identifies, what marks a book as a book. How do you know it's a book of fiction, a book of poetry, a book of whatever it is? What are the typical markers? What does it mean that he dedicated the book to his main characters? What does it mean that the main character of the book is a guy by the name of Tim O'Brien in a book written by a guy named Tim O'Brien? What does it mean that it says fiction on the outside, but you've got these two Tim O'Briens, and does that mean it's a memoir? Or which part is a lie? And is fiction just a lie? And so we've got some things to explore there. What legitimates knowledge, authorship? What legitimates something as a text? And then finally, the backpack exploration. And again, if you read the first chapter, the things they carried, you kind of got it. I hope, right? Is to think about how do the things that we own, the things that we carry, sometimes literally, as in your backpack, mark us as individuals. And is it really a mark of an individual? So there's stuff to do there. I'm exploring the digital realm of things. I'm going to try to, some of that hopefully will come back to you in sort of like activities to do this, do that, that kind of stuff. So that's the hope. Most of you have done the backpack inventory. Some of you have done the recording. I appreciate all that. This experience is going to be, of course, what you make it. The more I think you participate, the more interesting this experience could be. You may or may not have discerned or sort of like be aware that it's going to be really tough to grade. And so grades are probably going to be either really good or maybe just pass fail. So we can take grades out of the picture and let's just do some work and explore some knowledge and just kind of try to end the year trying to tie some things together. So for me, I'm kind of looking at it as a kind of maybe fun knowledge adventure. Kind of a create your own adventure book. Maybe you did as a young person, right? So here we go. I am going to post either today or tomorrow on the website, on the homepage, a Google form that is going to ask you for like name, a phone number where you can be reached, and an email address that you pretty regularly check, whether it's your school one or a different one. CMS in Myers Park has asked us to we're not expected to take daily attendance, but more of a kind of weekly check-in. Have we heard weekly in some form or fashion from all of our students? So that's, I think the Google form, I'll roll that out. You get that filled out by Friday, and I can tell Bosco that, yes, I've heard from everybody. And then I'll have this record in case something comes up that I need to contact you. IB stuff. IB extended essay score, predicted scores are going to be uploaded. We're not behind on that. We've still got time for that. And then Dan Smith and I have to upload predicted presentation scores and predicted ToK essay scores. So, and again, those deadlines are in April. So even though IB testing is apparently, right, these assessments are still going to be part of what gets factored into your IB diploma. So they still matter. So nothing else you can do about them now, but just know that it was not all for naught. It is going to go to IB and they're going to do whatever with it. So there's that. You also may have heard, it's a little, well, I won't call it exactly rumor, but it is certainly not definitive, that seniors are going to be just given passing grades for second semester. No, not if that's official, the state and CMS have not told us. So we have been given, the instructions we've been given are, you go ahead. Teaching, learning, activities, this kind of stuff. So this is the direction we're heading in. We're going to be flexible. If there's one thing we've learned in the last 2 to 2.5 weeks, it's to flex, right? Life's probably not really how you planned it was going to go your senior year. Trust me, it's not going the way I thought it was either, right? But we flex. And in the flex, maybe we get to notice some things. We get to notice that maybe given enough time, I do get along with my family. Maybe one of these walks outside, I've started to notice nature a little bit more. I may not think it's alive yet, but I've at least noticed that spring is sprunging. So, we've flexed about some things, and there's good in that. There's good in learning to flex, and we've seen some good things happen because of it. So, right now we're just going to be flexible. This is the direction that's been set by Bosco, by the district, by the state. This is the direction we're going. They change their minds, go a different direction. We'll let you know, and we'll go that way then too. So, that's what I got. I'm at my email a lot more than I ever thought I would be. I am going to do the Google thing, the Zoom thing with y'all. Whoever wants to show up on Wednesday. I'm here. I appreciate some of you just sent me some very nice notes. I really am grateful for those. It is awkward and sort of weird not to be with you. It's not your typical kind of community, but it is a community, and it's your people I miss. So it's been a little odd. So, but we're adjusting, right? We're flexing. Anywho, that's what I got. Email me if you got questions, issues, comments, whatever. I will try to get back to you as quick as I can. Drop in on the Zoom meeting. Try to make those a regular part of our weeks. And in the meantime, please stay safe. 6 to 8 feet apart. Social distance. Just embrace this for a while it lasts. Just whatever it takes. So that we can all come through together in as many pieces as possible. Something like that. Anyway, it's really weird talking to my screen. I hope you don't think it's too weird looking at me on screen. I wish you all the best. Happy Monday afternoon to you and yours. My much better half, keeping me sane, says hello in the background. It's definitely time to go. See y'all soon.